Love Match Atlanta Season 1, Episode 3. And y'all know I love these kind of shows, these dating shows, matchmaking shows. I just find them all so very interesting. I even watch that show on YouTube sometimes, Kendra G, and I be cracking up because sometimes I'm like, are these people on here just to make me laugh, or are they serious? Are they serious, or are they fooling with me? But anyway, even this show, Love Match Atlanta, I know most of the fighting that's going on is about is this guy, this other matchmaker guy, is he certified to be a matchmaker? And he ain't got no certification, but he's certifying other people. It is a lot of foolishness, but I'm telling you, the part that keeps me the most interested are these matches and these dates they be sending people out on. Because I'm wondering, $25,000, what do you get for $25,000? I was like, what? You get 10 matches for $25,000? I said, shoot, I must be in a long line of business. Who knew that all I have to do is introduce you to somebody, 10 people, and you would give me $25,000? So I'm going to have a little fire sale today here on my YouTube channel, and I'm not going to charge y'all $25,000 for these dating tips. I'm going to knock some zeros off of it and charge $250. No, not $250, $2.50. You see that button right down below where it says money thanks? You click on that button and you can send your $2.50 to me, because I ain't going to be charging all that money, because, you know, my advice may not be that good, and I don't want y'all coming back to me afterwards talking about your advice didn't work. I want a refund. And I'm going to be just like this girl on this show. Her name is Ming. She tell all her clients, you can mess up these dates if you want to, but you ain't getting no refund. So when you send me that $2.50, there's no refunds. I don't care if my advice is good or bad. No refunds. And then after you're done with me and you give me your little $2.50, you can go on over and pay these matchmakers $25,000 to do the real heavy lifting, the real heavy work they're doing. Look at me as the shampoo girl. You know, when you go get your hair done, and the stylist be charging you a bunch of money, but the shampoo girl, you're supposed to just give her a tip or something. Or when you go get your hair braided and your braider be like, if you come with your hair already washed and everything and blow dried and put a little oil in your scalp, then I don't have to charge you for that. I could just charge you for the braid. Girl, you know how it works. So I'm like the shampoo girl. Just send me a little tip. You ain't got to pay me $25,000. So for my first tip for $2.50 is going to be, ladies, say thank you. This lady was out here on a little meet and greet. I don't know what she was, a consultation or something. And they was out at a restaurant or whatever. And there were these two guys, and these guys gave her a compliment. I forgot what they told her. Maybe they told her she was pretty or she had a nice smile. I don't know. It was a compliment. Everybody know what a compliment is. And that woman looked at them two men and was like, and turned her head. She didn't say thank you. She didn't acknowledge or anything. I mean, the experts had to tell her, you need to say thank you to those men. I'm like, what? This is what the type of advice people need out here. People don't even know how to say a thank you to people when they give you a compliment. So I ain't gonna charge you $25,000 for this tip. I'm gonna charge you $250. So $250 is when a man gives you a compliment, you need to say thank you. A thank you should not be contingent on whether the man is cute, whether or not you think he got money, whether or not you think you want to go out with him, whether or not you want to even have a conversation with him. None of that. None of that. There should be no criteria on a thank you. The criteria on a thank you is if you get a compliment, you say thank you. That's it, period. There shouldn't be no qualifiers on saying thank you to somebody who gave you a compliment. And another tip, the reason why you also want to put your best foot forward in public, even with men you don't want to talk to or be with, because you never know who's watching. True story, true story. I'm going to tell you a true story. I used to work in downtown LA, and I used to walk to work all the time. And then I used to have the same path I walked to work. LA, we got a lot of homeless people. But anyway, there was this homeless man that used to live, off on the side of the road. I used to walk on the other side because that's where the sidewalk was. He was actually homeless, and he would stay like under this overpass on the other side of the street. But every day to work, when I walked to work, he would scream way across the street, "Hey, pretty black. Hey, pretty black." That was what he would call me. "Hey, pretty black." I wave. I say, "Thank you, thank you." He was like my little good morning, "Hey, good morning, pretty black." I just thought it was nice. I said, "Thank you." Lo and behold, one day I was walking back, and this other guy comes up to me. He's all suited and booted, he looked like he's corporate America, whatever. He says, "Hey, pretty black." And I look at him and I'm thinking, how does he know that name, pretty black? He tells me, you know what, I work in the office next to where that homeless man be hanging out, and every morning I hear him yell to you, hey, pretty black. And I want to say, you know what, you've always been so nice to him. So let me tell you something, ladies. You never know who's watching you. Sometimes when you're saying thank you to the guy that you don't like, you might be sending an invitation or a message to the guy that's in the room that likes you. Just like when you be going to clubs and you be turning dances down for me. Oh, I don't want to dance with him. He's too short. I don't want to dance with him. He's too fat. I don't want to dance with him because he got ugly teeth. You never know who's watching you. True story again. I met my husband at a party, a luau backyard barbecue party, and he always tell the story that I saw you from the very minute you walked in the door. I saw you talking to this other guy, and you was over there laughing with this other guy. And then after that guy left, I decided I was going to come over and shoot my shot. So he watched me. But what if he was watching me being mean to that other guy and turning up my nose and all this other kind of stuff? I might have missed the opportunity with my husband. So ladies, a thank you is not only for the man who said something nice to you. The thank you is for you too. So the second advice they had to give her for $25,000 was don't talk about your job on a date. I'm going to give you the advice for $2.50, y'all. Click the button. So for my $2.50 advice to you is absolutely don't be talking about your job on a date. Don't nobody care what you do. First of all, I'm not going to be at your job working with you side by side on your job. So I really don't care too much what you do. I'm more concerned with what you do in your spare time, free time, when we would be together. I don't care what you do at work. What does that have to do with me? I ain't going to work with you. Women, we are more than our careers. We are more than our jobs. I mean, to tell you, when this woman started talking about, the man asked her, what do you do for fun? And she was like, I like to grow my business. I'm quite sure that man's little ding-a-ling went, boom. That is not sexy and inviting. Grow your business. That's what you do for fun. How I'm going to do that with you? How does that include me in your life? What I'm supposed to do? Become your employee? What you going to do? Counsel me? It's such a bad answer all around. I couldn't believe this woman didn't have a better answer on what you do for fun. I mean, she's so smart in business with all her consulting, but she don't know how to come up with a good answer to this on a date. This is sad. So she paying $25,000. I'm gonna give it to you for $2.50. People trying to relax out here, have a good time, enjoy their life. They ain't looking for no partners that they vibe with in terms of careers. That is boring. People trying to look for things different, not what they already have. Why I'm gonna be talking about your job on a date? When I was dating, I did have a little trick I used. I'm gonna pass this on for $2.50. So a lot of people don't have no good questions on date. Even men, they don't be having no good questions. And then they come with, well, what do you do for a living? Everybody asks, and I hate that doggone question. It's one of my least favorite questions. But anyway, when a man would ask me what you do for a living, I quickly answer, I go, oh, I'm an engineer. I said, but enough about me. I want to learn about you. Because the truth is, I don't need to be talking about myself. I already know about who I am. I want to learn about him. So when they ask me what I do for a living, I give a quick one-word answer. Oh, I'm an engineer. That's it. But I said, but enough about me. I want to learn about you. And the truth of the matter is, I really don't even want to know what they do in their current day. Because a lot of people, guess what? They ain't even doing what their real love is. They ain't even doing what their real passion is. A lot of people got jobs and they don't tell you nothing about their personality. They doing it because it pays the bills. What I want to know is I want to know your real personality. So my question would be, if you could do anything in life, have any job you wanted whatsoever, and you didn't have to care how much money you made, you didn't have to care, what you had to do to get the job. If you just was free to just be anything you want in the world, what would you be? And you know what? You'd be surprised the things people would come up with. You'd have people who were lawyers say they'd be a firefighter. You had people who were educators saying they would be a microbiologist. You had all kind of answers people would give you. And then you know what? That actually sparks a conversation, because then you can say, really? Well, why would you want to be that? What is it about your personality that makes that job so much fun to you, or that's what you would enjoy? That's a whole new conversation, people. So next time you're on a date, ladies, don't be asking what they do for a living. Ask them, if you could be anything in the world today, what would you be? And I'm telling you, you'll learn a whole much more about them than what they're currently doing. So that's it. That's my tips for $2.50. It's a bargain basement sale, not $25,000, $2.50. So go out and try this out on the street. Let me know. But if it don't work, don't be coming back to me talking about you want a refund, because all you paid was $2.50. Talk to you all later. Bye.